wrong with me. I'm supposed to be writing 2 books, and my ADD is like getting the best of me. I can't focus. So I'm switching gears entirely, and I'm doing a review on these amazing, actually I don't know if they're amazing because I haven't opened them up yet. These Stabilo Woody chubby, yummy little baby pencils. All right, if you guys follow me in any way, shape, or form, you know that what is my favorite tool in the entire universe? There is really only one answer to this question. And the answer is, boom, the Stabilo All pencil. I like couldn't even get it out after that. It was all very exciting lead up, and then I like fell flat. But anyways, this Stabilo All pencil is my favorite tool in the entire world. I use it in almost every single one of my mixed media projects. And I've just recently decided to like, I grab a couple of their other colors. I think they only make these plus yellow, and actually 3 of these are the same black. So boom. And I have Inktenses, I have other watercolors, water soluble pencils, but like there's just nothing like my black Stabilo. There just isn't. It writes on everything. It's so water soluble, and I love it. So I got some Christmas money, and I decided, I saw these and I have to get them because boom, the Stabilo name says it all for me, folks. So I'm trying these today. Never used these before. I've never even seen these in person. They're actually very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I think 18 at Jerry's Armorano was $45, which is a lot, but it was Christmas money, so I felt like I had to splurge. I felt like it was okay if I splurged. Okay, so I'm opening these up. The lighting reflection is a little crazy. All right. Whoa, these are fat. These really are chubby. Look how fat these are. Now they market these to kids. I love this. They give you a really? For $45 you couldn't give me an actual paintbrush, but they give me a picture. They gave me a picture of a paintbrush. How generous. That's hysterical to me. I don't know, like, why even bother? Like, just skip the slot. I think it's to like inform you, hint hint, they're water soluble without actually having to tell you that. Okay, that's hilarious. I'm trying to think if it says anything. All right, the box says multi-talented pencils. I kind of love that. Coloring pencil, watercolor, and wax crayon. Awesome. Soft and rich color application, exceptionally high brilliance and covering capacity. I believe them, because if they're anything like the regular skinny ones, these will be phenomenal. So I have high hopes. I really do. All right, so they're wood. There's like this really skinny, plasticky, I think, very barely there, plastic covering on all of them. All right, without further ado, I'm jumping in. This is just cheap watercolor paper by Canson. It's kind of tacky. You can see my tripod legs, but whatever. You guys know. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of colors. So there's 18. I'm gonna turn my camera off, and I'm just gonna like do a little sample, so I'm not boring you with like actually scribbling down all these things. But what I will do is actually just do like one, so I can tell you how it feels. It feels like a super smooth crayon. It doesn't fill in super well, as you can see. It kind of leaves like white on the paper. Let me see how that compares to like. So this is my regular black Stabilo. But I know the black Stabilo will crazy melt when it comes into contact with water. So I'm not actually worried about the fact that it's not covering, because if it's like that first one, then we're in trouble as it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, here, I'll put some music on for you and you can watch me. It does come in an awesome variety of colors. I can't think of any color that I'm missing on here, really. And they give you 2 metallics, which is like a gold and a silver, so that's actually awesome. All right, I'm ready to activate. Let's see, I'm gonna do the first, this is a big juicy thing of water. All right, so woof. So there's my regular Stabilo, which I'm in love with. And let's keep going. Okie doke, and then I'm gonna do this. All right, so here we go. Here's the test. Oh, yes! That is fantastic. Woo! Oh, I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched these are going to be as satisfying. All right, now that was the black. Oh, see now this one is not as water soluble as the black. It's not interesting, and I think that's why I love the black Stabilo so darn much, is that it is just so reactive. And see, that brown is not as much. The purple I feel like is more. A little bit more than the brown. And I'm judging that based on how much is left behind, you know? Like I'm gonna activate and then drag. But even that even has some nice granulation. That reminds me of like a Daniel Smith watercolor. But the colors are nice and rich. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna absolutely be using these for sure. That's not very much. This one, this color I love. They don't name their colors, I noticed. They just have, I was trying to see like, ooh, what color is this? And there's a number on each one, but there actually isn't a color, so, which it doesn't bother me. I don't mind, you know, having to make up my own colors. Like bright green. These are happy things, aren't they? Ooh. So these are all about the same. You know what I haven't tested actually is my, let me do a little test on my, this is my skinny green Stabilo. I wonder how that compares. That's about the same. Well, it's a different shade, so that's kind of exciting. It's about the same as the Chubs. The Chubsters. I'm going to dubster these the Chubster. Alright, and then yellow. I never use yellow in my work. Like ever. I really should remedy that. Oh, very rarely. I love orange. That's got some good pigment. I mean, there's good pigment in here, in these. They're probably, you know, they're not as solid as like a Neocolor 2, which I have to say I have the full set and I never use them. I don't know why. That is really stupid, but I don't. I feel like when I do that, I'm like, oh, I'm just saving those for like when I run out of money and ideas, then I can go back to the supplies that I hardly ever access. That is definitely one of them. All right, these are barely water solubling. That's a verb, totally. It's totally a verb. Yeah, so the pink and the peachy color. And then these are barely moving. Okay, good to know. So the silver and the gold don't really want to budge, and neither do this peach color. It would be like a skin cone probably. But look how nicely these other ones are. I mean, you can, that's pretty good coverage. And look at that black. Oh, it makes me want to draw black things. Scribble around with my black Stabilos only. So, I mean, these are actually, there's quite a bit of color here. They're beautiful. I would actually recommend these. But the only way to put this to a true test is to do a project. So, let's do that. Rose is here. She says, what should we make? What should we make today? I don't know. I don't know what we should make. And actually, before I get started, the last thing I need to do is figure out if these are going to if these are permanent or if I can activate them. Do it with the black. Yeah, it'll keep moving. So that's fine. You need to know that going in, right? If you're doing a project. Now this, obviously that black is just magical and it just always wants to move. So these, because they didn't kind of move as much in the first place, aren't going to move much again in the second place. So you don't need to worry probably about any other color besides the black one, but super cool. And last thing before I get started, I want to see if my orange and my red little guys, how they compare to the big guys here too. So that's the orange. Now, okay, so the orange, Again, the little skinny ones have different colors and pigments than the chubs. So that's kind of good to know. So if you want to broaden your array of colors, then I would guess I could grab the skinny ones as well as the chubs, but they all kind of work the same, which is AKA magical. Say it with me now. Stabilos are magical. All right, let's get arting.